Hello everybody and welcome. We're playing a gold game, as you can see from all these gold borders here, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to play the Manamune Yi and low elo. And something I always say about gold elo is that if you're good enough, you will never lose a game in gold. Now, okay, I only play Yi, so these losses, those were like in silver, so. Anyway, I did lose this game here, but that was my fault. I actually played terribly that game. I deserved that loss. But anyway, you can very clearly see that if you play well enough, you will never lose a game if you're on Master Yi. So today I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how you can use my secret sauce to win a game. And in fact, I'm going to be using my new Manamune build, which I have not actually tried in gold yet. And I'm going to show you guys how you can effectively stack it against lower elo opponents. So, wish me luck today, but I don't really need it because, as I mentioned, you legitimately cannot lose gold as Master Yi if you have an idea what you're doing. So, if you're stuck in gold and you want help getting out, let's go. That was a long load, by the way. Typically, Korea server doesn't take that long to load. So, let's take a look at team comp. Honestly, their team comp's pretty much better, except for the Zed mid. But Zed's actually pretty strong right now, apparently. I checked out his stats, and he has a pretty nice win rate and high pick rate and high ban rate. So he's a pretty good champion arena. But, I mean, Quinn is terrible. Nunu's actually not bad. Cowsep has a pretty good AD carry right now, and Pantheon is meh as support. So my team comp's not amazing, and their team comp's actually pretty good. Except the Lux support. I'm not a big fan of their Lux support. She's pretty bad support. Nunu looks like he's eager to go do the gold push, right? But anyway, let me show you guys how this is done here. We're going to be starting on our red, and we're going to be playing aggressively. One of the beautiful things about gold is that they do not respect the jungler, which means that Yi is really powerful in this elo, because the way that Yi gets strong is by getting an early lead, and the way that he gets an early lead is by his opponents making mistakes. And the higher the elo you are, the less likely they are to make mistakes. So let's show you guys how this goes. Where's Nunu? So this new Nunu strategy is actually really interesting, because the way that it works is that you kill those range minions really quickly. I think it might be one hit, and then you run off and you start roaming and you get kills. Min Nunu is actually legit, in my opinion, as a champion. Alright, so let's take a look at these runes here. I actually have tenacity in my runes, which was a mistake. We don't really need it for any of their CC. Alacrity would be better, and we are running Presence of Mind. So the Presence of Mind is for when I get Manamune. Now I have an application in the background that's sometimes randomly going to steal focus from me in the game, so I might accidentally alt tab, but I believe. So you can see he's already roaming, right? That is the Nunu strat. So we're gonna go ahead and cheese these wolves. This cheese works great in low elo, especially. If you know, okay, my cat just arrived and she's like sniffing a bag. Oh god, I'm against Olaf. Okay, you know that part where I said, oh god, I'm against an Olaf? That was the part where I knew that I messed up. Always check who you're jungling against before you invade them. Udyr and Olaf are a no-no. Hang on, let me turn on my toy for my cat. If I was paying more attention there, I would not have invaded that. Again, that was totally my bad. But hey, we all learned a lesson of why you do not invade Olaf, huh? That is why you do not invade Olaf. I'm surprised he sat and fought me, huh? But yeah, anyway, you may be thinking now, haha, Cowsep, you can't lose in gold, you're gonna lose this game. No, I won't. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. You legitimately, you cannot lose, guys. You cannot lose. Alright, let's go get that crab. You gotta be careful when contesting crabs here, because the thing is Olaf and Udyr, those kind of champions, will like beat the crap out of you at a crab. But I mean, I think we just made a perfect example of why I avoid Olaf in the jungle. You can pretty much invade anybody else except Udyr, right? Udyr and Olaf, you can invade anybody else. That was my bad. So we're looking for those ganks. So I did talk about how like a good way to get fed on Yi is to get some of those ganks. So we're going to start looking at some of those ganks. Zed obviously pushes a lot. Kled isn't really terribly pushed. And bot lane isn't terribly pushed. So we're gonna have to probably make a work with Zed. We're either gonna have to work with Zed or just farm the jungle. And by the way, guys, this is Korea server, in case you're wondering. So you can always look up my op.gg. It's Cowsep. Alright, little rough start here. We should be fine. I just got cock-blocked by minions so hard. Oh my god. Alright. Well. Got that cannon EXP. It's a rough start, guys. It's a rough start. But you know what? What really matters is how we take the game. I know. Everybody's getting so happy right now. They're like, ah, we're gonna see Cowsep lose. He talks so much crap about gold players, and here he goes. Patience, my friends, patience. So we're trying to get enough gold for the red smite plus double dagger, and then we're gonna go do dragon. I don't know what that Nunu is doing. What is he doing? Okay, straight up, yo, if my teammate goes to AFK, it is not my fault. I'm just throwing that out there. Though, to be fair, it kind of is my fault. If I didn't feed this kill early, my team might have better morale and they might not go AFK. So you gotta think. Like Cowsep, they go AFK. What can I do? That's not my fault. Well, if I didn't feed that kill, they probably wouldn't go AFK, right? If they dive? Ooh. I think she'll be back beforehand. We need help on this dragon. Unfortunately, Nunu's not really utilizing his snowball to, like, roam lane. Like, he's roaming lanes, but he's not getting anything. He needs to be going for this lane. Now, I would really struggle to deal with this Olaf and dragon. I figured he would be in here. Where's Pantheon? Wait, they still have flash? I don't understand. I don't have Q. We're gonna die to this Olaf. I didn't have Q, so I wanted to back out, but then they flashed in pretty hard. Little bit slow on this Blood Razor, but you know, at the end of the day, what wins us the game is my superior knowledge of how the game works. Right, guys? Right, guys? See, look at that. That Pantheon just styled on him. We'll be fine. There we go. Beautiful. It's starting to swing back in my favor, guys. Whew. Oh, this is supposed to be a Muramana game. No! Oh my god. Well, I guess I'm showing you guys how to recover from not getting a Muramana then. Because, hey, if you do badly early, you probably don't want to build Muramana because it's going to take too long to complete. So let's just act like we couldn't afford one. And now we're pivoting into Blood Razor, okay? We're pivoting into Blood Razor now, guys. No big deal. No big deal. So we're going to kill our 2 camps, go back, get that Blood Razor. We want to get that Power Spike ASAP. And then we want to start using it to take out lanes. So, especially in lower elo, the Blood Razor Power Spike is more important than higher elo. Because in higher elo, you're less likely to engage in a fight where you need that Blood Razor. But in lower elo, you're always fighting. So you always want to be getting that Power Spike. Stand near the wall so we can soak some EXP. Alright, back we go. Let's get that Blood Razor. And then we're going to be looking for a gank. Like, potentially bottom here. She's kind of hinting, huh? Well, she's still alive. Okay, we're going to go top side. I was thinking about ganking bottom, but... these new ganks are amazing, boys. Alright. So Quinn's pinging for help, but little does she realize it's very hard for me to kill this Kled with her. But I think we can make it work because I am the better player. Mechanical God right here. Let's go get Krugs and then we'll go top after she pushes it into the tower. 4-9. You can see this game's looking rough, huh? This game's looking really rough, folks. So we want to kill these little ones because they give a lot of EXP. We can do this. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Oh, they're all bottom. Yo, I'm gonna go get Rift. Alright, cool. Yeah, I actually died to the Rift yesterday. It was actually really, really sad. Yo, just get tower. I literally don't need help on this Rift. I'll be fine. Especially, you know, our Ravenous heals us off of the Rift back hit, right? Like, the only way I need help is if, like, they just randomly appeared on this Rift Herald somehow. Like, I don't know how they would do that, but you never know. You never know, right? Alright, let's grab this Rift here. Okay, this Rift is a big deal for us. The Rift can give us... some really huge snowballing potential. He insta died. Oh no. Freaking Olaf, dude. Oh no, there goes our gank. We needed a Highlander. I don't know what he's doing in there, man. Just a wild Olaf appears, guys. A wild Olaf appears. Alright, this is getting rough, guys. This is getting rough, but I believe. Yeah, Quinn's kind of a useless champion. He doesn't really do anything. This is what I'm talking about. Like, the champion doesn't really do anything other than kind of feed. Mm. 15. No, we're not 15. I got this. Unfortunately, we're not going to get first tower blood. Wait, what the fuck was that Pantheon ult? Bro, what the, just walk up to them, bro. I can see why he's gold. I can see why he's gold, indeed. Selling that pink word so I can get myself a pickaxe. I mean, I wouldn't personally do that, Dragon, if I was you, Miss Caspia. I think we just gotta let him drop until I get that, that Gunzus. And we need to put, like, pressure on that tower. Because I have, Rift Herald. We want to get there before 14. I'm not gonna imp for that Dragon. It's not worth it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We can actually make moves on mid here. Nice. Let's get this turret plating before it falls. Oh, come on. Guys, turret plating, please. God damn it. Guys, no. Alright. Alright. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine, guys. Let's keep working on it. Get ourselves some boots. We lost the turret plating, which was kind of a big deal. And we didn't lose the rift, so don't worry about that. We're going to drop Rip Bot and then go clear from topside. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to use it with our Gunzus. Or to get plates. We're going to not even worry about fighting that. I don't know why they're so deep, but they are deep. They are deep. They are so deep. Alright, once we get Gunzus, guys, that's when I can start to persuade the game into our favor. That's all we gotta make it to. Hopefully they don't do that 15-minute surrender stuff. I mean, I can stop it, but if they go AFK, not much I can do, huh? Alright, so we're gonna grab this crab, and basically, we're just farming to get this Gunzus. That's all we want. We don't want to fight Kled. We don't want to, like, farm. We just want to get Gunzus, man. Oh, we don't want to farm top because Quinn will probably throw a little hissy fit if I try to farm that. Alright, we're getting really close to this thing. Really close. Once we get it, we can beat anybody, and then basically at that point, it's all about our macro and how we decide to split push. And then, of course, like, the way that I beat champions, like, I have a lot of experience with 1v1ing champions. That, of course, is also very important, so that's some micro gameplay there, right? Alright, a 15-minute Gunzus is actually not, like, terrible. It's not terrible. I'm just gonna ping that. No, don't jump. Don't jump. Oh, goodness. Somebody's on the other side of this wall. We can tell because the Krugs moved. But we don't know which side. There he is. There's a shutdown. There's another one. That was a mini shutdown. I like that. Obviously, we can hit the Gunzus power spike now. But I don't feel the need to back right away because we're not going to run into any champions. So I'm just going to take whatever farm I can get from mid. Though we might run into Lux. Oh, we found her. So we got plenty of time to push down this tower. Because we know that one guy's up here, two guys down here. Plenty of time to push this tower down. Alright, I got so much gold. We're starting to pull it back. We're starting to pull it back. Easy win. Let's go. I'm gonna encourage my team. Encourage my team here. Are they AD? They have a lot of AD indeed. Alright, so since I have so much AD, I am gonna focus on a death dance this game. Oh, these jukes are nuts! Champion Queen. Easy peasy, pulling it back. You see how the game's looking less hopeless? Right? You pull it back. You don't get tilted when they start to win, right? You just pull it back. Pull it back. Alright, so let's go ahead and kill this Rift Herald. And let's back. Well, actually, we can use the Rift Herald on top lane. That's not a bad idea. And then I'm going to back and go grab that crab. Alright, let's go for our next component of the Death Dance. We did get that tower. We didn't get the proximity gold because of Quinn. Alright, so let's go grab that red buff. And then we're going to focus on pushing in the bot lane. Alright, so we're grabbing the red buff here. And now we're going to continue to grab these camps and push bottom. So at this point, once you get that Gunzus, it's all about how you handle yourself in fights. I can kill all of them, by the way. Yes, Master Yi is alive. And he is dominating. No problem. Alright, so we got enough for Death Dance. We're definitely going to want to back and grab Death Dance. Huge power spike. So we get this huge Death Dance power spike. And now we can continue to split push with it. And remember how you guys were feeling at the beginning of the game. You're like, oh, Cowsep's gonna lose. Seriously, once you get that Gunzus, you can completely change the flow of the game. But I think that the thing is in lower elo, it's a lot easier to get ahead early. Right, so this is one of those low elo games where I did not get ahead early. I couldn't get ahead early, but I managed to pivot off of the Gunzus Rage Blade, which honestly, a 15-minute Gunzus Rage Blade is actually pretty early. So it wasn't even that bad. So yeah, we didn't get the early game, but we did manage to get the mid game using Gunzus. And now we're gonna go ahead and take this. I really wish I had Triumph since I'm not running Manamune, but yeah, that's one of the bad parts about running Manamune is if you don't get it, like if it's like delayed and you're switching over to your normal build, you're going to be running this Presence of Mind instead of Triumph, which is going to really hurt your mid to late game. Yeah, so the enemy team has no idea I'm doing Baron. This is normal. This is actually pretty normal in Gold. You're not going to be able to do this as much in higher elo. But in Gold, you can definitely get away with sneaking Barons like this. Nobody wards it. Nobody thinks about it. All they care about are kills. You see how they're bottom and they're doing kills? And this is in Korea, which is arguably one of the better servers, right? Even they're super obsessed with kills in this elo. So, like, Gold elo's perfect for grabbing sneaky objectives like that. But yeah, now we could just split push all day. We shouldn't be getting killed by any of them. Now, in higher elo, you can definitely get, like, 3v1'd or whatever here. But in lower elo, they're usually not good enough to outskill you. Like, if you... Like, look, like, what the heck is this? Okay, that's a lot of people. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. I was expecting 3, not 5. My bad, guys. My bad. Okay, you know, let's just... I mean, we got a tower out of it. It was worth it. Definitely got a tower out of it. Yo, good job, team. You guys got it. Yep. Yep. That was pretty great. We're still in a really great spot. So what do we do now? Do we group? No. You just keep splitting. You don't actually care about your team. Like, your team is actually holding you back. They're holding you down. Remember, your team are gold players. You are not a gold player. You are trying to get out of gold. So you don't want to follow these dumbasses. Like, do these look like the kind of players you want to follow? No, not really. Now, you might want to go for Dragon. Going for Dragon might be worth it. Now, let's look at our priority in team fights. Kled is like last priority because he can dismount. We don't really care how tanky he is. The tankiness isn't important. It's whether or not we can get a reset off of them. Because we do a lot of true damage, so tanks aren't really a big deal. It's the time between killing them. So in this case, stealth champions, untargetable champions, Zanya's champions. Those are champions you want to avoid. Unless you absolutely must hit them because they do all the damage, right? So we're actually going to go ahead and pivot towards bottom here. And we might be able to catch him unorganized here. Because we don't want to let them get too many dragons. Because if we let them get to the 3 dragons, then we're going to have to defend that 4th dragon no matter what. We see Olaf isn't on the dragon, so we know that we're in good position for this. Look at him commit. Row. Is that Pantheon jumping? Okay. Okay, bud. Don't go in with them. You want to stack your Gunzus on Dragon, and then when the enemy comes to stop you, inevitably, they will, right? You get your Gunzu stacked. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, I don't have my Gunzu. What am I chasing? I have no idea what I was chasing, guys. Like, I right-clicked the Olaf, and then I ran right past him. But we're still in good shape. We're still in good shape. It's fine. That was just really confusing to me. Because I thought I was going on Olaf, but my character was not going on Olaf. Oh, well, that's a dead bird. Ripping Quinn. We're just waiting for this wit's end. You know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about selling my shoes, but even if I sell my shoes, I don't have enough, so I'm not gonna sell my shoes. Hopefully nobody takes my red buff, but Nunu's feeling ballsy. Alright, yo, anyway, yeah, we seriously gotta... Are you serious, dude? They're really no-brainers, man. Gold players are no-brainers, dude. Yeah, gonna be real good usage of that red buff on that Cassiopeia. Alright, anyway. Let's go ahead and kill these Krugs. And then we'll probably just sell boots, go back, sell boots, grab the wits in. Because we're not gonna have enough because somebody took my red buff. Right? Like, that actually put me way further behind than he realizes. Right? Like, we really want this wits in before we engage in a fight. But we don't have any quick 100 gold. I mean, maybe, like, an enemy can come up and feed me a kill. That would be pretty nice. We know Zed's top. That's one less of the 5 people that are gonna jump us if we push this. Alright, you know what? We're gonna play it really dumb. No wits end yet, but we're still gonna push. Hee hee. Yeah, don't try that at home, boys. Woohoo! Yes! Yo, they're still chasing. Oh, so close. All right, we got wits in. Honestly, I really needed that wits in for that fight. I'm playing really sloppy, guys. This is not what you're supposed to learn from. But you can see how we easily managed to turn the game around after it hit the 20 minutes. That's all you guys got to see. All right, we got wits in. Now we should hopefully not lose to anybody. Let's get ourselves a little bit more armor. Look at all this true damage. A lot of it's from Death Dance, though. I like that damage. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go secure another Baron. Another Baron is ready, folks. Now, the cool thing about soloing Baron with Yi while ahead is that the Baron constantly stacks your Gunzus and you're always full health. So let's go grab that Baron. Well, it looks like my whole team wants to contribute, which is cool. I like it when my whole team contributes. Well, I'd like to clear this crab. I'm gonna save my alpha. You can use your alpha if you're gonna kill that crab alone because you'll get it back off of your autos. I could just flash over and kill the guy. I'm kind of tempted. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we want to keep ourselves full HP. Don't get too greedy. You could do it. That could be your Hail Mary. I'm not going to get too greedy, though. I'm just going to go for the Baron. Not using my E because we're saving it for when we fight. So, you see I have E up. Ooh, I got him kind of low. So, you saw I had my E up for whenever we got into the Baron fight there. That's why I saved it. We just wanted to make sure that we had it in the fight. And hopefully we'll finish him off right here. And we're gonna win the game. Yeah, so that should be the game 1 right there. It was a really rough early game, but we kind of pulled it back together. And then I started getting a little cocky and throwing. This is why I actually lost that game that I showed you guys at the beginning. I get cocky and then I throw. You don't want to do that. You want to keep your head straight the whole time. Because once you think that you win no matter what, right, you make mistakes. It's not so good. So what would my last item be? Probably like a Sterax Gauge or something. Would be no problem. But there we go. Another win for our collection. You guys thought I was gonna lose, didn't you? I'm gonna be honest, the early game scared me a little bit, but you gotta keep it cool. You gotta keep it cool. So yeah. And there we go. Unfortunately, we didn't get to use the Manamune that game, but oh yes, give me that win. 90. like a 97% win rate now. Okay, so let's go ahead and honor. I mean, they were all terrible. No, I'm just kidding. We'll honor the Nunu here. Hey, they all gave me their honors. So even though my rank's silver, this was gold. I showed you guys the borders at the beginning of the game. We had the most player damage, which is pretty rare on Yi. And then we should also be triumphant in the objectives. Yeah, we totally mowed down the objectives, just like it was. Pretty easy game in general. Okay, it wasn't that easy. The early was kind of bad, but hopefully we learned a little bit about how to pivot from a really bad early game to like actually doing pretty good once we get that Gunzu's Rage Blade. So if you have any questions or comments, you can always leave them in the YouTube comments below.